Buy HBAR and XRP right now for yourself and your family. Please listen carefully. The liquidity cycle we are about to go through is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I promise that you will hate yourself in a year if you don't take full advantage of what I'm about to tell you. I often think about what I could have done differently during the 2020 cycle. I did a lot of study to make sure I would never have to go through the same amount of pain again. You see, I could have made millions of dollars in the last run, but I only made a few thousand. I lost a lot of money because I didn't sell or buy when I should have. That's why I'm going to make sure that none of you make the same mistakes I did in today's movie. I have learned a lot since then, and now I have a formula that I am sure will make us all very rich. Also pay attention. Getting XRP and HBAR today and hanging on to them isn't enough. You need to buy XRP and HBAR today and next week, but you don't want to go all in right now, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly why that's the worst thing you can do and what you should do instead, which is not what you think. Now let's watch the movie. Please click the like button. To begin, let us talk about the most basic thing, how liquidity moves through these loops that we see here. Okay? The Bitcoin phase is the most important part of every Bitcoin bull run. We saw this recently with all the talk about the Bitcoin ETF. Lots of huge amounts of money poured into Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin went up 3 times in a very short time, and most of those gains happened in just 8 to 9 days. If you missed those 8 to 9 days, you would have missed most of the price action. And that's why time is so important. But it's also important to know what each step is and how it works, since the next phase is that of Ethereum. Everyone knows that the Ethereum ETFs are coming soon. Someone just recently broke into the SEC website and found Ethereum ETF code already built in. It's being worked on, and you can bet your bottom dollar that it will cause the Ethereum phase. Next comes Ethereum, then the big caps like BNB, Solana, and XRP, which see huge amounts of money run through them. Finally, there is the alt season, which is where millionaires and even billionaires are made. If you pay attention to what I'm about to say, you can make a lot of money that changes your life, but you have to play your cards right. That is very important. Additionally, in order for me to properly show what I mean, I need to show you the BNB charts from the last real cycle, all right? Lots of people didn't pay much attention to BNB before 2020. We saw BNB's price go to about $22 to $30 per coin every day. But in just a few short months from late 2020, 2022, early 2020, 2021, it went up to over 2021, it went up to over $622 per coin. And most of this price movement took place over the course of 3 months. Some days saw 2 or even 3 excess for BNB overnight. Yes, that amount of price change has not yet been seen for BNB. The price of one BNB coin is a pitiful $515 right now. We'll be moving on to the next part of our cycle soon, okay? Just like I told you earlier, the big caps will have their time to shine right after Ethereum. It will then happen. You won't want to miss that train because it's going to leave very quickly. Also, listen during this time, some small caps like Solana, which was a very small project at the time, went up more than 200x, while projects like BNB went up more than 30x. Think about that for a moment. It would have made you a lot of money if you had bought Solana in 2020 and then sold it at the peak in 2021. There were no questions, and I'm about to show you some very specific altcoin plays that have the same huge potential as Solana did back then. But listen, our plan isn't to put all of our efforts into one project. After all, there was Avalanche when Solana was going crazy. Then there were all the other blockchains that seemed to appear out of nowhere and print crazy candles. Then I'm going to give you a list of other ideas that could be just as good. We want to make sure that nothing bad happens if even one of those 10 made-up projects goes wrong. You have $1 million, you can laugh. It's okay to quit. You won't have to worry about money again once you buy a house for your family. That's what I want to do this time. I'm going to tell you about some of the best shows and stories as well as the best way to pay for them. So listen up, a lot of people were talking about Solana at this point in time when it was just starting to get some attention and the price was going from $1 to $2 per coin. On Twitter, it was all the rage. This was being shared again and again with the message that it would be the next big thing. And sure enough, a little while after that, Solana really took off and hit hundreds of dollars per coin, right? But one thing Solana did have was a very clear story. It was thought to be better than Ethereum. There was no way that it wasn't better than Ethereum. Better tech was used because it used both proof of stake and proof of history. It could make transactions happen very quickly and give everyone working on the blockchain a better experience. We all knew how painful Ethereum transactions were when they cost more than $100 each. Also, it cost thousands of dollars to carry out some smart contracts. It was clear that it wasn't going to work and we needed a different solution. However, what if I told you today that Solana is not as good as other projects that are better technology and fit better stories? Solana actually drops more than 70% of its deals when it has the most going through at once. Because of how it's built, the blockchain can't actually hold a lot of events. But there are other blockchains that fill the same area that Solana did back in 2020. This is what made Solana rise above so many other coins and become one of the top 3 cryptocurrencies. Now, what is that really? The reason we're going to talk about that is because it needs our attention. First, what do you think has been really popular on social media? This has been the story told by the RWA. That's because BlackRock, the biggest investment business in the world, wants to start using real-world assets as tokens. The blockchain is what they want to use to do that. So it makes sense that any cryptocurrency project that could reach a market cap of several $1 trillion. Now I'll talk about Ondo, which is a RWA token and the first altcoin I want to talk about. And take a look at how well it's done over the past year. 476% gains, all right? In the past year, there have also been other projects with unique stories that are also very good. We have Casper, which is up 572%. It's been 2023 since I last talked about this, okay? Then there's HBAR. In the past year, HBAR may not have done very well. It could be down a lot at all times. It may only have gone up 44% in the past year, but it does hit that RWA story. It has also been talked about directly by BlackRock, okay? The technology behind all of these coins is better than that of Solana. They fit certain stories about RWA or government. As I said, they are ready to be those small alt season caps that can get the same amount of explosive growth. These aren't the only alts that can do this, though. There are more than one. You can see that choices like ICP and Render are also great because they fill very specific needs and are very useful. You should pay some attention to all of them. But here's the thing. These are not the best places to put all of your eggs. Don't put all your money into Ondo. Don't put all your money into HBAR. You should split up your investments and put a little money into each one if you want to have the best chance of success. 10% of your money should go into Ondo, 10% into Casper, 10% into ICP, and so on. Put some of your money into all of your favorite altcoins that you think will take over. After that, put a bigger part of your money into the huge, large caps like BNB, XRP, and Solana. That way you'll be ahead of all the cycles. The second step, Ethereum, is still not here. Afterwards, we know it's alt season, phase 3 big caps and phase 4. Now is the time to start collecting these and buying them regularly if you can afford to do so once a day, once a week, or even once a month. The important thing is to keep getting these projects. And guess what? If you can do that, it's possible for you to make a lot of money. Yes, it is that easy. You just need to use the right approach at the right time. And I can tell you right now that this is the right time for me. So tell me, which of the altcoins I talked about today was your favorite? Share your thoughts below. Also, I need you guys to do something really special for me. Please like and share this movie. We need to tell everyone. If I want to make as many riches as possible, I know this is the way to do it. Let's spread the word. Share this with family, friends, or anyone else you think will find it useful. Let them know. Also, since you're still here, I'd like to personally ask you to join my copy trading program. That way you can make trades without doing any work. You just need to put money into the account. Look at this, please. It was a really big trade that we closed today. 6.14, 7.94%, and 9.23%. You can see for yourself if you join my Discord. Just go to Trade Wins once you're in. Take a look at all the wins we've had since we started this great program. I think we've been killing it. Our neighborhood has been so happy since then. I mean, every week people make tens of thousands of dollars to join our VIP program and start copy trading with me. Go to this link to join VIP in Discord and follow my step-by-step instructions.